Welcome back to my 100% playthrough of Quake, Mission Pack 1, Scourge of Armagon, the Nightmare difficulty, played through KexQuake. We are doing all maps in an episode in one video, and this is the third one, the final one. And we are starting off with the first level, Tur Torment. Let's begin. First things first, we're grabbing the shotgun shells and the shotgun. We're going to push this button to move the ski lift along to bring the war towards us. We're going to go into the secret area to grab some rockets, and we're going to go downstairs. Grab the nail gun and use it to kill the puppies and the knights. What a combo. Anyways, after we kill them, we can grab the shells and the nails, then go back up. And we're going to play peekaboo with this little idiot, because it has no concept of object permanence. Now we've done that, something else I'm going to do is go for a jump right around here. Might sting a bit, but it's worth it, trust me. Because we get the rocket launcher out of it. And we're gonna blow this stuff up. We're gonna blow the zombies up. Except the one who gets knocked down by splash damage from an explosive. This is why I hate zombies. Let's go deal with this little prick. There we go. And let's grab the yellow armor. Make sure you grab the nails here too. And also, let's deal with the Vor trio up here. I think there's supposed to be like 4 of them, but they make me funny sometimes. It's not the ha-ha funny, it's the annoying kind. A little tedious, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Anyways, when they're all good and dead, we can go up here again. And as a result of our little adventure to grab the rocket launcher, some gremlins will appear and they'll attempt to steal your shit. So let's steal their lives. Something like that, right? Anyways, I'm gonna grab the biosuit and go for a little swim again. Blow up all the zombies that I can. But of course, this stupid stuff happens. I have had it with these zombies and their lack of jibbitude. But that should be all of them. I hope. But yeah, we grabbed the biosuit just to grab the rockets and the slime there. Make our life a little bit easier. Anyways, I'm using the ski lift, but I'm not going to ride it entirely. I'm just going to jump up here, grab the nails and the rockets in this area, and grab this little secret right here. And I'm going to use 20 of that health or so to jump up into this area and grab the rockets here, which is another secret. And something else I'm going to do is slowly but surely crawl up this area. This is a place I didn't show in my original video, so I'm going to attempt to correct the sin that I did. You're not supposed to be here. And look, lots of spike mines appear from that. Lots of them. And those were like the vast majority of the missing enemies that I didn't get in my original video. And somehow, I forgot that. I'm at a loss for words. But anyways, let's just drop down here and grab this stuff. Because this basically gives us a pretty nice shortcut to the Mjolnir and the silver key. But of course, when you grab the Mjolnir, you have to deal with wars. And also, deal with enemies like definitely down there. So I'm going to walk around and deal with these things. And deal with that Death Knight too. And mine the spike mines as well. Oh, they both blew themselves up. And we're alive. So all is well. Anyways, now we've done that. They may have blown up near the switch, and if they did, you'll see this open up, which is good. If they didn't, you can just shoot it. Anyways, I'm just going to chill right here for a bit. Deal with these losers. Something like that. And something like that, I suppose. Let's kill them all. There we go. And now, when we go here, deal with the spike mines like so, you can open this door up. And something else I'm going to do, I'm going to grab the quad damage in the secret area. Here's a proximity gun. And when we go through here, we're gonna quickly make our way through this area to kill the Shambler. Grab this stuff. Use the Horn of Conjuring to bring in a friendly Shambler. It's a rarity here. Here we got a friendly Shambler, our best friend, for next so-and-so amount of time. And he didn't kill any of them. So you know what? I hate this guy now. Yeah. Yeah, you didn't do anything, you loser. You might be able to get an achievement out of that. But don't quote me on that. If you get the close shave achievement from killing that Shambler with the axe, let me know. Anyway, shoot that area there. The little insignia on the wall. And it'll reveal these areas, which allow you to jump and get that 100 health pickup. And now we have that, we're just going to actually make our way back towards this place. We get to drop on some enemies. And you know what? Have a proximity gunshot. Have 2. There we go. Now I'm going to pick up the Ring of Shadows. Make sure you jump here, so you can actually grab it. Running towards it doesn't actually work. I've tried, trust me. Let's see what the rest of these guys get to drop on this fella. We got the Thunderbolt out of this area, which is a good thing to have, I suppose. And also the laser cannon. And some more rockets. Yes, sir, bub. We are packed with stuff. So we should be relatively well off, I suppose. Anyways, let's deal with this guy. Shoot this one too. And let's go right here after this moves back into this little crevice. Then you can jump up here. Make sure you're armored up or at least have 50 health. It does like 30 damage without armor if I'm not mistaken. So it can sting quite a bit. Anyways, let's get rid of these gremlins. Annoying little creatures. Pathetic little creatures too. And, you know what? Get the Mjolnir. Get Mjolnired. Get an A-nade on you. You friggin' idiot. Yeah, why don't you toss explosives your way, or my way even, so you can get blown up by your own thing. Whatever. Gremlin here is dead. There's one more boar. Let's get rid of him. There we go. Ow! Thing bumped my noggin. But whatever. We're gonna work with this. We have... well, we have enough stuff right now. Anyways, here's a fiend I like to call Armando. And as you can see, there are more fiends where that came from. You want to kind of get out of the way, because they have a ridiculous amount of momentum, and they do like this trampoline shit. And you kind of don't want to be anywhere near them, regardless of what frame rate you're playing on, because they can kind of just kill you instantly as a result of that. It's kind of dumb. But anyways, when you grab the biosuit, you might wake up more fiends. And they can sting. So let's deal with Armando again. There you go. I'd say that's good enough, so let's go for a swim. Right around here, and actually into this little hole, so we can grab the red armor. Now we are red armored, we are just about good to go. Just about, I'd say. Now we might be a little low on health, but that's no big deal, really. Because we're gonna get more. After all, there are plenty of health pickups in this map. Case in point. The last few enemies, well most of them at the very least, are in like one area. Yeah, they are all in one area. So, when you reach this point and you've gotten like 83 out of 87, you should be in the clear. So what we're gonna do is go up towards this area, open this area up, and stand right here. You'll see this. I'm gonna guess it's a kitty. It'll move along either way. And you can get this little secret, which will allow you to get a pentagram of protection. You might get a little bit of fall damage, and you might lose some of your armor. You might even lose all your armor if you're feeling bold to deal with these things, and when I get hit by them. But you just kill them all, and you've gotten all the kills, you've gotten all the secrets in Tur Torment. Hopefully none of the enemies have glitched out on you. I think one of the Vores can potentially glitch out. I think that's what happened in one of my practice runs. But this time, we have gotten all the kills for real. If you didn't get all the kills, it might be a Vor or a zombie in the slime. Like the Vores at the start, at the end of the ski lift area, I think one of them can bug out, maybe two. If they do, you might have to restart or just take the L, I suppose. But anyways, let's hop down and finish the level. And there we go, Tur Torment. And I spent a little bit more time explaining things that were going on in this level, but this time we have all the kills. None of that fits Quake, breaks the kills bullshit. We have all the kills. Now admittedly the remaster might have fixed a few of them, but one of the main things I missed out on was the spike mine area in the "you're not supposed to be here" thing. That gives you an achievement too. That like adds insult to injury to my old video. Honestly, probably one of the biggest mistakes I've done in any video of mine. Unscripted ones at least. But anyways, let's continue on into the next level, shall we? So I'll see you there. I see you. Zap! Welcome to Pandemonium. So, after I got that out of my system, I'm going to use the shotgun and kill those two grunts, and then I'm going to shoot the yellow window to get this secret nail gun. One's yellow, the other one isn't. That's the indicator. But anyways, let's kill these guys with the nail gun, and go through here to kill these guys. And if you open this up with whatever thing you choose, you can go into here and get the secret with shells and a way to kill these guys in a more direct fashion. Anyways, we're going up here to kill the gremlins. Just get rid of them like so. Watch out for the scrag. Watch out for the spike mine as you're going over here to grab the super shotgun. And when you go up here, you have to look out because there are two grunts and an ogre. Let's steal the ogre. Now steal this grunt down here, and this one too. This barrier opens elsewhere, it says. So we'll find elsewhere in a little bit. We're actually on our way to it. You'll follow these guys like so. Watch out for the ogre, as usual. Nothing new here. Might take a little bit of damage. Might be a little bit risky, but you know what? Some risks are meant to be taken. Anyways, I'm gonna pretend to be Beta Quake, the strongest man on the continent, with my trusty hammer. And we'll get rid of all these guys too. Bouncy there. But whatever. Let's go right here and use the super nail gun to nail these guys down in a superb fashion. Don't mind getting shot up too much. There's lots of health to go around. But don't really get shot too much. Anyways, we have nice amount of cells there. Let's use it. It's a sign to the use of Mjolnir. Yeah, there's not a lot of armor to go around in this level. In fact, I'd say there's none. Either way, shoot both of these buttons. And look at that little set piece going on there. That's adorable. Anyways, let's go straight ahead. Avoid these guys so they can line up just about perfectly. You can fire 2 rockets at them. Maybe just 1. Just get them all out of the way. And when you push the button, you want to drop down around here. Make sure it's not like directly near the button itself, because there are fiends here, and they spawn right around here, and they can easily ruin your day. So when you're done with that whole encounter, you can go right around here and go back to where you were before. In fact, let's drop down right here, kill this fella. Yeah, get out of here. And let's go up here and open this up. Yeah, we got the Thunderbolt. Yeah, as a result of pushing the button that activated the fiends, that barrier opened up. And in addition, you can get this little secret with the indicator being this different texture here. I know textures look kind of samey in Quake, but just keep an eye out. Anyways, I'm going to use a laser cannon because I feel like it. Yeah, taste my Stormtrooper gun. And hey, look at that. I shot the wall in front of it, which allows you to get the secret. You can use the axe if you want to save ammo, or use another weapon. if you don't. Either way, once you get the silver rune key, you want to mosey on over to this area and kill all these fellas. You know, actually hit them. But when you're done with that, you can open up the silver rune door, go up through here, and finally grab an actual rocket launcher and use it on the fiends. And look at this guy go. Let's just kill them all like that. Works for me, right? It worked for you. Anyways, let's grab the gold rune key, and while we're here, let's shoot the button right there to grab 100 health. And let's use the rest of our zappy guns on this fella. When you run out, you can use the nail gun. If you run out. So there are 3 enemies left, and they are all down here. They are scrags. So, kill them all. And you're good to go. You're golden. Speaking of which, you should actually go through the gold door. Unless you want to, like, skip that and just rocket jump up here. You can do that, too. But I think we're set. So let's jump through the rift gate to exit and stuff like that. And there we go. Pandemonium. It's a pretty brief map by comparison. Coming in at nearly 5 minutes. You can do it way shorter if you want to, by doing like rocket jumps and all those fancy things. But, you know, the simple level. It's a nice little breather after Tur Torment, with all of its little hoops you have to jump through in that prior one. But we did it. So now we are going on to the next level, and I'll see you there. It's time to Limbo. And we grab the super shotgun. We're going to go down the stairway, ignore the shambler, shoot this little button there. Yeah, that's a button. And we're going to grab ourselves and the Mjolnir in the secret area and clean up the rest of the gremlins. And now we can also clean up the scrags. Now they're all good and dead. We're going to go into this area, deal with this ogre, knock him on his butt, and then deal with the Death Knight. Let's just gun him down. There we go. Now everybody's good and dead. We're going to go into this area. We're going to ignore the quad damage for the time being, because we're going to grab the nail gun right there. The super nail gun even. Use it to kill these fiends. Maybe finish the other one off with the super shotgun. When they're all good and dead, you can go into this area, deal with the ogres. There's 2 of them, I believe. No, there's a Death Knight here. I think there's 2 ogres elsewhere. But anyways, we're not going to go down this hallway after killing the Death Knight. Instead, we're going to go down here. The reason being is because there are 2 ogres down here. These are the 2 ogres I was thinking about. But anyways, let's get rid of them. I used a rocket launcher. That's quite sinful, because I was pretending to do a shotgun start for a majority of this video up until now. But whatever. We're just going to shotgun these guys down. There's a gold door there. We'll be visiting that later on in the video. For now, though, we're getting rid of all the scrags. If you look over there, to your left, you'll see a Death Knight. I sound like a tour guide. To your left of the level, you'll see a Death Knight wandering around in this little square that he calls his home. Use the super shotgun to gun him down. Remind him that he will never have any friends, and it will forever be, from this point on, a pile of jigs. Anyways, let's get rid of the rockfish. We're going fishing. We have a wetsuit, so it'll help us out with this little fishing endeavor that we're doing right now. We have pretty low health. However, as long as you don't get bit in the dick, you should be fine. Here's a Ring of Shadows. We're going to use that in a little bit. I'm going to shoot this real quick. Get the secret with 100 health. And now we won't have to worry about health anymore. Yippee! And when you go over here, go back here to telefrag that idiot. Now I'm going to get rid of all these losers. And the scrags. Grab the key, and then get out of here. While we still have the Ring of Shadows. So we can sneak past this guy. Yeah, stealth mission complete. While you were there, you probably picked up the rocket launcher, so you should be good to go in that regard. But anyways, I'm going to get rid of this Death Knight. Very carefully shoot around these areas. And yeah, I woke him up. Hey, wakey wakey, it's time to get your nails. There's also a boar here, so watch out for that. Don't go too far unless you feel like fighting him, which I did at that point. So let's get him his supplement of iron, I suppose. And I'm gonna finish him off. There we go. Perfect. And while you're here, shoot that red button up there. Yeah, that's a button. So yeah, when you go in here, try to grab the silver key. It'll go up, telefrag the Vor, kill the other Vor, kill the Scrags, and then sneak back to Shambler. It's hard to tell whether or not you actually shot that, but I think we got it now. Usually it shows a red sign, but I think that's when you shoot it as a second thing. It's part of a two-part thing. But anyways, we're going in here, getting rid of the ogres and whatnot. Just gunning them all down. In the night, too. He's an idiot. By the way, we have green armor as well. Isn't it nice to have armor? Maybe not, but we'll work with it. Anyways, we're gonna grab that quad damage finally. And here's how I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna go right up here with the super nail gun. I'm gonna nail this guy down. And nail these guys too. Nail everything down, really. Just nail everything to a friggin' cross. And it looks like that Shambler is MIA, so I'll work with that, I suppose. Otherwise, I would use the super shotgun on him. But anyways, we're hitting this wall, getting the secret yellow armor, and also shoot here, and you'll open this area up. And we'll actually revisit it later. No, I think the Shambler got telefragged. Works for me. If he didn't, you could still use the quad damage on him. It's not that big of a deal. Anyways, this guy's dead. Straggler. But we're gonna drop down here, grab some nails, and go to the gold door. I told you we'd be back here because we have the gold key from that area where we opened up the silver door. So let's get rid of the ogres. There's two of them. For real this time, again. And over here is the epic boss battle. There you go, he's dead. And that's the exit. But we still have that secret to tag. And I'm pretty sure at this point you can guess what it is. Especially if you see my previous videos. Yep, when we surface up here, it's the secret exit. We found it. Let's go. So there we go. That's Limbo. Quite an interesting start, but not too difficult, I'd say. Especially once you get past, like, the whole Shambler thing. And I'd say the hardest part, if you're doing it my way, is dealing with the two fiends that ambush you in the hallway. Because without the quad damage, they can kind of be a little bit of a hassle, but at the same time, they're going to be a hassle anyway, because you're very likely going to be in this level without any armor, or with little armor, to the point where they're going to potentially deal a lot of damage if you can't dodge them. So, I wish you the best in dealing with that little part, because that's probably the toughest part of the whole level. But, once you deal with it, the rest of the level is relatively slim pickings. As long as you use the Ring of Shadows efficiently in this part seen right here, it shouldn't be too much of a hassle at that point either. I mean, you don't have to telefrag the Vor, but it's always fun to do so, and it makes the thing go by a little bit faster, so feel free to try that out. Anyways, we are done with this level, so now let's go to the secret level. I'll see you there. The Edge of Oblivion. This is a real ball buster, so we're just gonna go right in. Play peekaboo with the Vor. Grab the super nail gun. And go around here to get some extra insurance. Some health and ammo. And I'm gonna use the super nail gun to deal with these guys that appear when you go up the ramp. There's a lot of these little creatures. Let's get rid of them all before they do anything funny, like try to steal your ammo and stuff like that. Or rather your weapon even, that's worse. But now they're out of the way. Let's deal with this Enforcer. There's another one that I woke up. I'm gonna deal with these ogres too. Just like that. And let's go up here and use the Horn of Conjuring to conjure some friends. And oh my god, it's a freaking zombie. A conjured zombie. Usually it's an ogre, but sometimes you might get a zombie. Who knows? That's hilarious. But anyways, this is a wide open map, so having Boars throw all this stuff at you is kind of intimidating. Just a little bit. If you need to hide, feel free to do that. Anyways, rip the zombie. Almost got a good infight going on there with the Boars. Oh, there we go. Yep. There it is. Yeah, I'm switching the weapons I use continuously. But sometimes you have to do that in maps like these. It's a tough cookie. We'll deal with that Shambler later, though. For now, what I'm gonna do is take a little trip down here to kill all these guys in this area. Now, they're guarding red armor. You can grab that right now if you really want to, but I'm going to save it for later. I just wanted to get rid of them and also have the enemies move around a little bit so they can be in potentially better positions. Maybe they'll be in worse ones, but we'll see. Alright, we woke up both Shamblers. Not ideal, but we'll work with that. Why? Because we're going to go right here and get ourselves some quad damage. And you know, when you have the quad damage, it's okay to rocket Shamblers. Sometimes okay to rocket some Shamblers, especially if you have quad damage. That's my Quake for Kids song. Anyways, after dealing with these enemies, you can go up here, deal with more Shamblers. Like there aren't enough of these things running around. Little pricks. Well, they're anything but little, but they sure are pricks. Well, I'm gonna grab the empathy shields and avoid the spike mines right there. Now I'm gonna go up through here, and then I'm going to jump very impatiently through this area so I can grab this pentagram of protection. I'm gonna rocket jump up here, not grab the shield, not yet, or rather the armor. Well, they knocked me down, but I can still work with this because I still have the pentagram of protection. And let's jump right here while these guys are distracted. Grab some stuff right here. Use the laser cannon to help heal some of these enemies. And look at that. This pentagram of protection was a godsend. So make sure you grab it. You might have to jump through some rather risky enemies in order to get to it. The empathy shield will potentially help you out with the worst of this encounter by dealing some damage back to these guys, because there are a lot of them. And look, I've activated more that are still just wandering around there. So let's just snipe them, basically. My favorite sniper rifle in video games, the rocket launcher from Quake 1. So we have a Vor conga line going on in there. We have the gold key, which we picked up from that area up on top, which you can use to open up this door right here if you happen to want to go in there. But there are enemies in there, and I'm not ready to deal with them just yet. Missing some rocket shots, but we'll be fine. There's plenty of rockets in this level. That's the one thing that's really good about this one. It has lots of rockets. There we go. So that's a lot of enemies that are killed, but we still have some more MK Ultra switches to activate in some sleeper agents. But no, we gotta spawn in some more. Because when we grab the proximity gun... Oh no, there's more Vor! And one's throwing stuff at me from afar. But you know what? I'm gonna throw stuff at you from afar too. And look at these things trying to chase me. I am so glad I'm not playing on the original Nightmare. Because these things are a pain in the ass to dodge. They will chase you to hell and back. I mean, they're still gonna chase you pretty effectively, but It's just less annoying on this version of Nightmare. But anyways, that's most of the enemies, as you can see. There's 2 Vors over there. But you can just basically, like, snipe them. Provided you get a good shot in. Oh no, he's following me. Let's get out of the way. Let's not fall or anything. Well, we can fall here, potentially. You know what? Yeah, let's fall here. I want to be back here. Because I want to grab more rockets. Like I said, there's lots of them in this level. And there are only 4 enemies left. And while I'm here, I'm going to stop and finally grab this red armor. So we should be pretty stacked up on ammo and whatnot. Or at least armor, for sure. This is like the best pickup. But anyways, let's finally open this up. And let's play peekaboo with these losers. Oh boy. Go around some particularly tight turns and you should be alright for the most part. And there we go. And the last enemy is a shambler. Oh no, he's a shambler. Problem is I don't really have ammo to deal with him, but I have the Mjolnir now. There we go. That worked for me. It should work for you too. And we got all the kills, and there are no secrets in this level. Because this whole level is a secret, I suppose, so let's just get out of it. Alright, that's the Edge of Oblivion, and yeah, like I said, it's kind of a ball buster. It's probably nothing you can handle, you can't handle at this point, but there are some things that'll throw you aside here and there. Potentially. So just be really careful with this one. But at the same time, as you saw with my usage of the pentagram of protection, sometimes you do have to live on the razor's edge. And as you can see there, it proved to be quite effective for me. So hopefully it will prove to be effective for you. And I even tried my darnest to avoid using weapons that I didn't pick up in this level, but sometimes I did use them, so it's like whatever. I'm pretty sure you can make it with the shotgun start in most of the levels of Scourge of Armagon, but the reason why I'm doing a continuous playthrough is for consistency's sake, because Quake 1 didn't really balance itself to be maxed out with shotgun starts. You can theoretically do it with each level, I believe, but it is so tedious with a few of them, like E2M6. But anyways, that's enough rambling. We are going into the next level, and I'll see you there. Here we are in the Gauntlet. Yes, the Gauntlet, not the Gauntlet. And we are going to just grab everything in this room that we can. And we're also going to shoot these faces because they ugly. And they also reveal this secret right here. When you're done with that, you can deal with the Fiend. You can grab the armor if you want. I'm going to save it, potentially. And I'm just going to go and deal with all these enemies like so. They give you a rocket launcher, you might as well use it. When you go into here, a barrier will block your way. And when you look to your sides, you'll see these in the way. So let's shoot all these things. 1, 2, 3, and then drop down into this area to deal with these gremlins. And now we can go up through here. So I'm going to break out the super nail guns and nail gun these losers. Especially you, big boy. Hello. You want to zap me? I'm going to zap your nuts off. There we go. Excellent. Now if you want to go back here, you can feel free to do so. In fact, I'm going to do that myself because I am going to grab that armor. Also because of this fella right here. Thought he could get away. No sirree, bub. So yeah, that little trap was a one-time thing. And also over here are some scrags blocking your way to prevent you from trying to go up here. Let's deal with these guys. And go into this area and shoot this ugly face. Yeah, you ugly. When you have health, you can grab this secret with 100 health. Be more efficient and whatnot. Yeah, let's get hit up by the Scrag. Or the Shambler even. Not the Scrag, he's dead. He's in the lava, he's super dead. And here's this guy. Showed up in the thumbnail of my original video of this level. And now they're all dead. And before we go anywhere else, we can't really go anywhere else. We have to go through here. Push this button. Yeah, just walk through the middle. This is like your safety zone. And you should be good to go. Alright, now let's go into the bloody zone. It's a bloody place. Let's get rid of all these guys. There we go. Everyone dies. Power of the rocket launcher. There's more Scrags and Ogres down this hallway. And when you go in the middle of it, there's more Ogres coming from these areas. But when they're all good and dead, you should be good to go to deal with more Ogres. Now there's more Ogres up the ramps, but we'll deal with them later. For now, we're actually going to drop into the blood. We're going for a swim in the blood to grab the Ring of Shadows, and we're going to get the drop on some of these guys. What do you think about that, Mr. Boar? And Ogres. What do you think about that? You don't think at all. You can't think right now because you are dead. I blew your brains out. Anyways, we have the silver key from that endeavor, so let's use it to go into here and deal with these guys. Boom, 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 boom. You know, rockets all over the place. Classic. There's a sentry right here, so watch out for him. Watch out for the ogre up there too if you didn't get rid of him earlier. Which is something I should have done, but it's fine. Because these guys are dumb. Anyways, you can push this button to open up the barrier there. And while you're here, you want to chill out in this little spot, you can just push that brick in the wall. It'll open up this area. You can go here to find the secret area. And you can shoot this to watch this thing spin. Little spiral. Anyways, if you want to get hypnotized by that, feel free to do so. Otherwise, grab the pentagram of protection and also go right around, I'd say here, to grab this secret area, which will give you quad damage. So you are quadded up and you are invulnerable. You are virtually unstoppable for the next few seconds or so. So let's use our opportunity to go down to these areas. And just for funnies, I'm just gonna fart on those fish. Let's get rid of all these guys, especially you. And you, I'm gonna use a rocket launcher on you, pinhead. What do you think about that, huh? I'll open this up, and here are the last few enemies, or at least it should be. Yeah, there's like 6 of them in here. Now we have 2 secrets that I didn't grab yet. But you don't necessarily need them. Like, you just walk into this wall, you get 100 health as a secret. There's yellow armor here. I mean, you could probably use that. But if that isn't enough armor for you, you can go back here and potentially grab some more armor right here. But I decided to go on a quad rampage, so I don't necessarily need it. Yes, sorry. Well, if you want to backtrack to this area where you picked up the silver key, feel free to do so. But we have all the kills and all the secrets, so grab whatever you need, particularly ammo like that. In fact, let's actually double check for extra ammo, because since I'm Mr. Continuous Playthrough here, I'm gonna grab some extra stuff that I might not have grabbed before. Now, admittedly, I wasted the ammo there as a joke for this gun, but I mean, we can still work with it. Anyway, like at the start, you might have missed some things, because again, if you're playing continuously, there's some stuff that's probably left behind here. And either way, we're not going to use the full health, so if you want to backtrack, you can feel free to do so here. I know, wasting time, but I think I still did this level in a shorter amount of time. At least it feels that way. Maybe I didn't, because I went back here. Oh well. I'm padding for content, I guess. You want to be cynical about it. Lots of shells around here, though. But we're done. Armagon awaits. So that's the penultimate level of Scourge of Armagon. And, yeah, it's nothing too tough. But not much else I could say about it that I haven't said in the video. So, let's just go and meet the big boy, shall we? I'll see you there. Here we are in Armagon's lair. So let's grab everything here. Go in a counterclockwise motion to grab some stuff. You look in the middle there. He's gonna be there. He's just powdering his nose. Or something like that. I'm gonna use the Thunderbolt. You want to be careful around them. You can use a rocket launcher and a Thunderbolt. You can use the laser cannons. You can use the super nail gun in particular. That also works too. So you're stocked up on ammo for these things. And I'm just gonna cheese him since he decided to go right here. Now normally this fella likes to lead his shots and be messy, but you know, if he gets stuck like that, you might as well take advantage of it. And here we go, the outro cutscene. Congratulations! After the last echoes of Armagon's death yell fade away, you breathe a heavy sigh of relief. With the loss of his magic, Armagon's fortress begins to collapse. The rift he created to send his grisly troops through time slowly closes and seals itself forever. In the chaos that ensues, a wall collapses, revealing one remaining time portal. With your chances to escape rapidly growing slim, you race for the portal, mindless of your destination. In a flash of light, you find yourself back at Command HQ, safe and sound. Congratulations, you are victorious. The minions of Quake have once again fallen before your mighty hand. Is this the last you will see of Quake's Helions? Only time will tell. Oh well. Well, we did it. And we got the credits here and everything. So if you beat the game, you can read all the credits there if you want. As you can see, this is why I call it KexQuake. Because that's pretty much what Kaiser calls all this stuff. Especially with Night Dive nowadays. But yeah, that was Scourge of Armagon, and we did it with the whole Nightmare endeavor. Like, modern Nightmare. So all those people who like to say in my comments on occasion that I didn't actually play Nightmare because I didn't have 50 health, because, you know, they're kind of feeling like peripherals who haven't played this game ever until 2021. Here, this is for you. And this is also for the people who were interested in seeing me replay this. Which I'm sure some people were. But anyways, that's it for Quake Scourge of Armagon. And we might do Dissolution of Eternity after this. But we'll see. Stay tuned for future endeavors either way. And until then, I'll see you when I see ya. So see ya.